wherever we were on Brexit, however cross you are with me about being right about other stuff, just think about this. The calculation is, if you're worrying about your heating, if you are on an average income, if you're looking at the cost of living, you're already thinking we may not have a Sunday roast. That's reported in the newspapers today. You're not one of those mythical benefits claimants who is actually living the life of Riley. You are honest, decent. You've had your head turned a bit in recent years, perhaps, by some of the lies punted by the likes of Farage and his mates. You've been conditioned at times to feel a little bit threatened about foreigners moving into the area or coming into the country. Whatever it is that you and I may have disagreed about in the past, just have a little think about this. If you have anything like economic concern at the moment, if you are in any way worried about what is on the horizon, Kwasi Kwarteng's calculation is that by giving me thousands of pounds, he's really helping you. If you are in that situation, if you are somebody who is facing economic difficulty, worrying about your financial situation, and you've just got very little of Kwasi Kwarteng in percentage terms or in actual financial terms, you've got your national insurance cut removed, which means that social care is back where it was a few years ago. It was Manchester United, sorry, not Liverpool. I do apologise. I'm quite excitable at the moment, but honestly, lads, if that's what you're going to pick me up on a morning like this, then frankly, I don't know why I bother. So if you honestly think that by giving me thousands of pounds, Kwasi Kwarteng is somehow helping you, give me a ring and talk me through it. 0345 6060 973, because I feel the planet's aligning a bit this morning. I've already told you that I occasionally worried that my obsession with what these secretly funded lobby groups masquerading as think tanks were doing to British politics may have been a little bit conspiratorial. I'm never going to get a clearer vindication than we've just had in the House of Commons. It's as if these fiscal statements were written by the kind of ghouls who refuse to tell you who pays their wages. But the other bit of it, of course, the other planet, if you like, that is aligning is the footballification one. How many times on this programme have you heard me talk about footballification? The idea that people will cheer their team regardless of what is happening on the pitch. And we refer back to our friend in Idiot's Corner, who is now talking about people talking down the economy, even as Kwasi Kwarteng gives me thousands of pounds and gives him nothing. I mean, this is the day that if the scales don't fall from your eyes, they never will. There's a compelling argument to be made that apart from the bankers and the hedge fund managers and the investment funds, the people who and the American tourists, the people who benefit most from Kwasi Kwarteng's budget, Kwasi Kwarteng's ideology, are homeowners with no mortgage because interest rates are going up. So, I mean, the idea that you can win an election with the support only of idiots like Loz and wealthy pensioners who've already paid off their mortgages is remarkable. And I can't see the calculation. This is the weirdest thing about this lesson I've been on, this journey I've been on over the last few years, is that apart from the epic enrichment of the already richest, there is no plan. There is no ideology. Kwasi Kwarteng might believe it, but it's like believing in Santa Claus or unicorns. Except, of course, one of those things exists. It's like believing in unicorns. It's like believing in fairies. He might genuinely believe that by giving me thousands of pounds, he helps you. He might have had to believe it. It might be almost religious. But it's bonkers. It's bogus. It's incredible what's happening to this country in real time. Brexit was the mother of all alarm bells. And people thought it was a heavenly choir. People still bend the knee to Brexit, even as it picks their pockets. You listen to a government claim to be obsessed with growth while still doing a lap of honour for the achievement of pulling the entire country out of the biggest free trade area in the history of humanity. You give a single fig about growth, you're straight back into the single market. By tea time, not by Christmas, not by 2025, if you give a monkey's about growth, truly, you're straight back into the single market. But they can't do that. What are they doing instead? Oh, well, we are abolishing the cap on bankers' bonuses in order to attract people from overseas to come and work here. Going overseas to work? That sounds like fun. You mean like in a form of freedom of movement? I'll have a bit of that. No, you won't, mate. We've abolished yours. And we're still boasting about it. Here's Jacob Rees-Mogg to tell you why it's a great idea. But that point there, that idea that they are now so contemptuous of you, they think you are so pathetic that they're going to give me money. Mr. Woke Man, James O. Brexit, is getting thousands of pounds off these people while you don't know how you're going to pay your electricity bills, and they want you to believe that by giving me this money, they're actually helping you. Oh, it's the politics of envy. Oh, he's a champagne socialist. I've got the money. Thousands of pounds better off at 12 minutes after 11 today than I was at 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. Don't waste 10pence telling me to give it to charity or volunteer. I want a better and a fairer taxation system. And today we got the opposite. And you're still perhaps cheering for it, are you? Yeah, it's quite right. It's great that I don't know how I'm going to pay my electricity bills, and that arse on the radio has just been given thousands of pounds by the people I voted for and he didn't. Go on, riddle me that, guys. Come on, help me out. You voted for this. He's just given me thousands of pounds. You don't know how you're going to pay your bill next month. 0345 6060 973. Give me a ring. Wave your little scarf around. Wave your little Brexit scarf, your little Tory scarf, your little free market scarf as you face financial oblivion and I'm getting cheques showered on me by Kwasi Kwarteng's fiscal statement. Talk me through why that's right, why that's fair, because I don't think it is, and I'm winning. He has created a budget designed entirely to further enrich the richest people in society. I don't even know how they're going to dress it up. I don't even know how the Daily Mail is going to deal with this. 629,000 people in this country currently earn over 150 grand a year. And he's decided that they're the ones that need the most help. We are the ones that really need the money at the moment. Let's crunch these numbers, lads, and find out how we can give people earning over £150,000 a year a serious chunk of change. Oh, and people on universal credit, let's try to make their lives harder at the same time. That's where the class war kicks in. And the challenge for the Labour Party is to somehow persuade people that they are a hell of a lot closer to the universal credit constituency than they are to the 150 grand a year constituency. Solve that riddle, Keir Starmer, and you will be in power for a generation, because people don't like it. I'm not. No, God, no. Universal, no, not me. I'm on the side of the 150 grand a year plus people. How much do you earn? £40,000. But you're on the side of the super rich? Yeah. I'm a Tory, aren't I? Yeah. Hey, striver, not a skiver. That fella over there on universal budget's working 2 jobs. He's working 38 hours a week. Yeah, but, I don't know, Brexit or something? Fish? No. This is what happens. And it's almost comforting, in the weirdest sense, to have the doubt removed, to have the reality enforced, to have them say it out loud. Whether it's that weasel explaining how the IEA are now in charge, or whether it is Kwasi Kwarteng not even pretending to give a about you while giving me money, giving all his mates in the city even more money, giving the £629,000 people in this country who earn over 150 grand a year a bonus, and giving everybody else a biscuit.